Okay, so my name is Martin Frost, and I'm one of the founders of CMR Surgical. CMR Surgical has enjoyed pretty thrilling ride, now being probably one of Europe's best backed private medtech companies. What we do is we supply a versatile modular surgical robot. We put that in the hands of surgeons and enable surgeons to perform fundamentally better surgeries. That means more accurate surgeries using data, because we provide a robotic platform. We are now the second largest supplier of surgical robots in the world, a long way behind the leading supplier of the world, which is a US company called Intuitive Surgical. But the journey has been remarkably fast for a British medical devices company. The company was started in 2014, and we progressed really rapidly from getting our ISO 13485 certificate about 19 months after incorporation to ultimately launching our robot commercially after we got our CE mark on the market approximately five and a bit years after incorporation. That is super fast for any medical devices company in the world, and this is one of the most complicated medical devices. To do that, we assembled a really talented multi-specialty team in Cambridge, covering software, embedded hardware, mechanical engineering, systems engineering, data specialists, and really built on the best of what the Cambridge consultancies do, which isn't an accident, because most of the founders actually came from the community of Cambridge consultancies, which are world class. So delivering against a very tight spec for a robot, we move very fast. Our robots are now being sold and in fact used in the UK, in Italy, in France, in India, and we're going through the process with the FDA, and similarly we're going through the process in China. There have been a number of things that we have done well. The way in which the business has been planned and operated to plan has been extremely effective. And to have the support of the NHS in the UK, and then to have that brand travel well with us to India, to China, has all played very well. So we're in the healthcare market. Our USP really is the fact that we're delivering a modular platform and we're delivering it as a service. Those are two quite disruptive features of the way in which the technology is put together and delivered. And really we're solving the needs of patients because there simply aren't enough keyhole surgeons around in the world who can capably deliver the kind of surgery that is minimally invasive. But we're also enabling surgeons to deliver that surgical procedure in an ergonomically comfortable way. That's critical when complex surgical procedures are taking 4, 5, 6 hours each. In terms of where we are on the company's journey, so CMR is now a fully commercial company, and we've raised an awful lot of capital to do this, over £300 million. That's obviously a significant amount of capital to raise, and of course only a fraction of it has been raised in the United Kingdom. Cambridge Innovation Capital, our lead investor, is about 8-9% of our shareholder base. So all of the rest of the capital has come either from Europe or from China, or indeed from America. As we look forward to the next key milestones, for us this is all about quality now for us. The 100th, 200th robot that we supply has to be every bit as good as the first and second one that we supplied. So we are investing significantly in streamlining manufacturing, in automation in manufacturing. We have plans to build a big manufacturing plant near Cambridge. That will be significant for us in the next 2 to 3 years. Ultimately, this market, we believe, will be probably no more than 4 to 5 global players. It's a market that already is valued well over 100 billion, and that makes it the most attractive market within medical devices, and we're being fortunate in that. And in terms of the final goal for the business, I think all options are still open to us. So that does potentially mean IPO along the way, in which case typically for this type of company, America is the most attractive market. Or it could ultimately mean a trade sale, but right from the get-go, as founders, we wanted to build a company that could be significant in terms of its size, and CMR is now more than 600 employees, as well as being sustainable. And we've had to raise an awful lot of investment to get to this point, but we are approaching the point where that's absolutely doable, and that makes the company very valuable. For me personally, having had the idea to do this, then starting the company in January 2014, I personally took the decision to step down from running CMR in January this year. I'm now involved in a number of hard tech companies in the UK, not just in medical devices and healthcare, but also in the industrial and sort of energy areas. And I found Bessemer Society interesting and challenging insofar as it's a collection of people who are very driven in their particular purpose within their particular industry sector, and learning from peers, people who have gone a similar journey, people who have shared the same frustration and the same challenges. I think ultimately that's the most valuable part of the Bessemer Society for me.